At around 11:30 a.m., the prime suspect in the murder case of the children at Gaba Early Childhood Development Center, Christopher Okello Onyum, appeared in a mobile court to hear the charges against him. When Judge Alice Komuhangi asked the prime suspect how he pleads to the counts against him, Okello Onyum replied in American accent, "Not guilty."
With malice aforethought, you unlawfully caused the death of Eteku Gideon. So, Ms. Okello, I have also entered a plea of not guilty.
His response drew audible shock from the members of the public who had turned up in big numbers to witness the mobile court session, with most booing Okello. The court presided over by Judge Alice Komuhangi Khaukha immediately cautioned the crowd to maintain decorum, reminding them that the proceedings were formal court sitting. Prosecution led by Chief State Attorney Richard Vumbuka and Miss Ann Chiza presented the agreed piece of evidence to court that had been agreed upon by both the prosecution and the defense. Among the evidence administered were post-mortem reports detailing the causes of the death of the 4 children, which was conducted by Dr. Katongole Abdar. Prosecution presented 5 witnesses, among them 4 parents of the deceased children, who narrated to court how they got to know about the news of the gruesome murders of their children.
Nimbuuza omusawo nti omwana wange mulamu, neziramu ne mubuuza musawo omwana wange mulamu.
I again asked the doctor whether my child was alive,
N'angamba bonna bafu.
and he told me that they were all dead.
Nze nali mpitawo nennengera nga bamuteeka ku kabangali nga nze ndowooza bya abantu bali kwekalakasa byabwe kati. Then we natuuka ku ddwaliro nentegeera kubanga I was scrolling ku social media nendaba face ye again.
Awe natandikira okuba omulanga.
I started crying.
Abaali okumpi abe bankwatako.
People who were near me are the ones who supported me. The following day, we organized to go and pick the body of Gideon from the hospital.
Yes.
Era twamugjayo.
And we picked him.
Finally, Stella, did you get to know the person who had killed
Wamala notegeera omutemu eyatemula mutabani wo.
Se bamundaganga ku ssimu naye mulabye leero.
They used to show him to me on the phone, but I've seen him today.
Stella Aparot, mother to Aketo Gideon, one of the deceased, collapses shortly after testifying. Witness number 6, Namutebi Feibe, a caretaker at Gaba Early Childhood Development Center, narrated to court how she first came into contact with Okello Christopher, who she said wanted a placement at the school.
Addamu okulaba omwami eyo ng'akutamye wansi naye nga wansi waliwo omwana ng'akutamye bw'ati. Nga wansi waliwo omwana yeebase ku ttaka nga amukutamyeko. Mu bwongo bwange nasooka kulowooza nti ali kukuba mwana. Nadduka misinde risiiti nagisuulawo wansi n'enziruka misinde we yali.
While placing Okello at the scene of crime, Namutebi Feibe told court that Okello came the second time to register his child, paying 190,000 shillings, and promised to bring the child the following week. However, she told court that, to her surprise, instead of moving out of the school premises, Okello started cutting the children.
Natuuka mubuuza abaana baffe okuba baaki. Yali tannanziramu genda tunula wansi nga waliwo omwana gwe bayita Keisha Genrot ng'ali mu kitaba ky'omusaayi. Omwami oyo yayimuka ng'akutte akambe mu ngalo.
The person got up when he was holding a knife in his hand.
Namutebi added that although she tried to fight with Okello, but all was in vain as he continued fighting her, while other teachers at the school continued to make an alarm calling for rescue. After a while, Christopher Okello Onyum, who was later found with some hidden knives in his socks, was arrested by the security guard together with other people who came to their rescue. According to Namutebi Feibe, 4 children were murdered on spot by Okello. After listening to the evidence in chief, Judge Alice Komuhangi Khaukha adjourned the case to 15th April 2026 for cross-examination and further hearing of more witnesses. Deborah Namamonde, Viola Nansubuga, UBC.